Welcome everybody to AMF East Meadow. This is Steve Sanders and we are coming to you on New Year's Day for the final four of our New Year's Day Spectacular. And let's meet the final four. First up, Mr. Joe Ceruzzi from Rye Brook, New York. Joe has a 234 average and he bowls with no handicap. And next to him, the other senior from the handicap group from Staten Island, New York, Mr. Don Pendelton. Don has a 194 club average, getting 23 pins. Now the two representatives from the 49 and under group, Miss Carrie Tudy from Jamaica, New York. Carrie has a 175 club average, getting 40 pins. And last but not least, after a 3-year hiatus, Mr. Ron Hatchett from New York City. Ronnie has a 198 club average, getting 19 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. We are in for an incredible final finish on this house shot New Year's Day tournament. We attracted over 120 entries today, a spectacular turnout, and the final four are about to be determining who wins the $1,000 top prize. 500 is second, 300 is third, and 250 is fourth. So it's gonna be a great finish. Carrie's making her first TV appearance. Joe has 3 titles. Carrie, as I said, has none. Ron Hatchett has 3 titles, but it's been a while. And Don Pendelton looking for his first title. All right, first up, Carrie Tudy. Carrie, getting pins from everybody. Oh, a ringing 10-pin, what a nice shot. Carrie bowled the 988 series to qualify today. All right, a first look at Don. Don, one of the 2 representatives from the senior division. We had 2 seniors advance, 2 unders advance from the handicap. Here comes the shot from Donnie, going high, leaving the 3-6. Bless you. We hope you all had a wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy, healthy New Year to you and your loved ones. All right, here comes Carrie. Going for the 10-pin, and this one is going in the gutter. So we have our first open frame. Now again, Carrie has the most handicap, 40 pins. Next up is Don on the right. He gets 23. Third up will be 19 is Ron Hatchett, who's on the left lane, and then Joe Ceruzzi gets no handicap. Nice spare by Mr. Pendelton. Now Ronnie Hatchett will be up first on the left lane. Ronnie looking for his 4th title. Ronnie brought his dad, Joe Hatchett, and his friend Hilton Nunez. Ronnie mix him on up for a nice strike. So we get the first strike. Wonderful crowd here watching this final. All right, Joe Ceruzzi, bowling scratch. Oh, he looked a little off on the line, ripping it up, leaving the 2-pin. He didn't like that approach. Now Joe has already got $600 in his pocket because he won the scratch division of the tournament. So Joe, 600, looking for another $1,000. It should be an easy spare for Joe, the old 2-pin, and he's all on it. Well done, Joe. All right, frame 1 is complete. Ron gets the only strike. Don and Joe spare. Carrie with the first open of the match. All right, Don Pendelton looking good here. Oh, the 6 goes around the 10. Very frustrating, but a great shot by Don. Don Pendelton, 70 years young. joined 12 years ago in 2011. All right, here it comes, Carrie. Carrie looking. There's a strike for Carrie. 10 in the pit. Nice recovery from that 10-pin open. So she's actually got 2 balls in the row in the pocket. Here comes Don, making the spare. So Don Pendelton, back-to-back spares. All right, on the left, Joe Ceruzzi. Joe joined the Ligbt in 2019. He's 61 years old. Ron Hatchett on the right, 2009. Member for almost 15 years. He's 47 years young. All right, Ronnie, work on a strike. Can he double? 10 in the pit, a beauty. Nice shot by Ronnie. All right, here comes Joe. Joe, phenomenal ball. That's why he's bowling scratch. 10 in the pit. Nice recovery from his spare. Gets the strike. So after 2 frames, we've got Ron with the double, Joe with the spare double, Don with spare, and Carrie with an open and a strike. But she's got the early lead because she starts out with the most handicap. All right, back to the action. We got Don on the right and Carrie on the left lane. This crowd very quiet here. All right, this ball looks pretty good. Mixes it up and doubles it up. So Carrie, after that first frame miss spare, doubles in the second and third frame. Total prize fund today, $5,450. We did another $2,000 in guaranteed pots. Here comes Don. Ripping the rack, letting the 5-7 hang in last, but they did fall down, so Donnie gets his first strike. Now Ron Hatchett quickly up on the left lane. Ronnie starting so far with a clean double. Ron Hatchett bowled the only 300-game scratch in this tournament. Here he comes. 10 in the pit. He's got a great look right now. Can he repeat his perfect game performance? All right, Joe Ceruzzi finishing up our third frame. Joe getting the same shot as Don. Knocking out the 5 and the 7. All right, let's take a quick look at the scores. A lot of strikes up there, folks. You can see Carrie on the top left, open and double, 49. Ronnie, clean 3 strikes in a row. Don, spare, strike with 62. And Joe Ceruzzi, spare and a double. All right, back to the action. 4th frame. Okay, Don Pendelton looking for the double. Now this ball looks pretty good. He likes it. 10 in the pit. He knew that was perfect the minute he let go. Don Pendelton retired. He was a director of a nonprofit organization helping the homeless. Well done, Don. Thank you for your service. All right, Carrie is a 2nd grade school teacher. Wonderful job helping out the kids. All right, Carrie, looking for a triple. Ripping the rack! So, even though she's a Yankee fan, I'll root for her. And her father's back here, William Tudy. Very proud. Where's your wife then? All right, Joe Ceruzzi looking for a triple. Still throwing the ball great. That's 10 in the pit. That's why they call it, instead of East Meadow, Easy Meadow. All right, Ronnie finishing up the fourth frame. Can he make it 4 for 4 here in the fourth frame for strikes? Ronnie ripping it up. Oh, he goes high, leaving the 3, 6, 10. So that ends his string of strikes at 3. Ronnie bowls out of both 360 in Astoria. He's self-employed. Ronnie, nice release. Well stun on the spare. So fourth frame completed. And right now, the early leader, Carrie Tudy, because of her handicap, has got the lead. But this is very close, way too early to determine who is gonna win. All right, Don Pendelton, fifth frame, looking for a triple. All right, here's his release, looking good. Oh, a ringing 10-pin, not fair. Great shot, that 6 just wrapped around the 10. All right, Carrie. Carrie bowling great. Doesn't bowl in any leagues. She said she came out of mothballs just to bowl today, and what a success she's having. This one might go a little high, but no, it stayed. Left the 7-pin, so it hit the high density of the oil in the middle, so it didn't finish strong, but the string of 3 is over. All right, Donnie, 10-pin, all over that. Don Pendelton bowls out of AMF Garden City. That's his home house. All right, Carrie, to make a 7-pin, 1-pin spare. This one looks pretty good. Well done for Carrie. So after that first frame open, she has got 4 marks in a row. All right, Joe Ceruzzi on the right. Joe bowls out of Nutmeg Lanes in Connecticut. And Joe's profession, he's a dental technician. All right, this one goes perfect. 10 in the pit. Joe loves it. He says, I don't need no handicap. Joe can go out for 290. Ronnie can go out for 277. Here we go, Ronnie. Oh, 7-10 had no chance there. Great shot. 5 frames complete. We're halfway through. Carrie, you see, has 128 on a spare. Ronnie, strike 116. Donnie Pendelton, 111 on a spare. And Joe Ceruzzi, spare and a 4-timer. So we've got a great match right now. Looks like Ron Hatchett's got the early lead. All right, back to the action. Carrie Tudy, 6th frame on the right. On a spare. Ooh, leaves the bucket, the 2, 4, 5, 8. All right, Carrie uses 4 pins in count, but she was on a spare. All right, Don Pendelton. Donnie on a spare also, so let's see if he could strike. This one going way wide. Doesn't come back, leaves the 2, 4, 5, similar to Carrie on the right, but doesn't have the 8-pin in the back. All right, here comes Carrie. Tough spare here. And she makes it! Well converted! Carrie Tudy! Just like her dad, making filled frames all the time. All right, Don Pendleton, no chop, and he gets away with it. Nice conversion. So 2 tough spares, 2 great conversions by Carrie and Don. All right, now here come the strike machines, Joe and Ronnie. All right. Ronnie on strike needs a double. And Ronnie didn't like that. Oh, he knew he went a little long with that shot, leaving the ring in 10 pin, so that should be an easy spare for him. Here's Joe Ceruzzi, getting no handicap, so he needs to keep striking. Bobby. The lead. All right, Joe, if he hits here, we'll be down 5 pins. Uh-oh, coming good. Oh, he gets the mixer, so he gets his 5th in a row, putting him only down 5 pins from the lead. Well done. Here comes Ronnie. Ronnie, crushing that 10 pin. It had no chance. Ligbt off on January 7th, but returning January 14th. No, excuse me, we're off for the next 2 weeks. January 7th and 14th, we return January 21st for another house shot tournament with 3 divisions, scratch, 15 over handicap, 49 and under handicap, and then we go to AMF Garden City for a doubles tournament Sunday, January 28th. Get your partner, AMF Garden City, 2,000 on top. Here comes Donnie, looking good for 10 in the pit, a beauty. That next house shot tournament, by the way, on January 21st is at AMF Wantor. All right, here comes Carrie on a spare. 7th frame, folks. This one she pulls. Oh, she leaves the 4-9. A tough break, but she can make this. Ligbt would like to thank our sponsors, Turbo 2-in-1 and AMF Bolero, for their great support. And here comes, he's got a shot! There it is! Woo! And the crowd loves it, a standing ovation! They're going crazy here. All right, now, what a great shot for Carrie. That's unbelievable under this kind of pressure in front of the lights. All right, Joe Ceruzzi now, 5 in a row. This will give him the lead with a strike. 7th frame for Joe. For the lead. There it is, 10 in the pit. Joe grabs the lead in the 7th frame. All right, Ron Hatchett still very much in the hunt for the title. This one goes way deep and goes high, leaving the 310. All right, so this match now starting to come down to the nitty-gritty. After Ronnie hopefully makes this spare, we've got 3 frames left. We'll take a look at the scores and show you how tight it is. Ronnie looks good here. Oh, too much ball. And that's his first open. Wow, all right. So taking a look at the scores, you can see Joe Ceruzzi's now in the lead with 6 in a row. 2nd place is Don Pendleton. 3rd place is Carrie. 4th is Ron Hatchett. So 3 frames to go. It's still anybody's game. Yeah. Right. Okay, 2nd place, Carrie right now up here. And she straight. Ripping the rack, leaving the 5-7. Ouch. All right, she made the 4-9. She's now going to make the 5-7. I could feel it. All right, Don Pendelton. Big strike here, folks. This could jump him into second place. This ball needs to come back. Leaving just the 2-pin. He knew he went a little wide with the shot. All right, let's see if Carrie can make the spare. This would keep her in second place.
Yeah, Carrie.
She's got a chance. Send it over! There she goes. She's giving everybody a lesson on how to make spares. Wow, very impressive. Holding on to second place, keeping the pressure on Joe Ceruzzi. Nice spare by Don Pendelton. All right, Ron Hatchett and Joe now finishing up their 8th frames. All right, Ronnie needs a strike here, folks. Oh, leaving us rocking 7. So Ronnie looks like he's losing a little energy here after that open. All right, Joe Ceruzzi looking to strike again to expand his lead. Remember, he's bowling scratch, no handicap. Thank you. All right, here's the shot. To increase his lead to 19. 10 in the pin, and he's got a 19-pin lead with 2 frames to go. And Ronnie Hatchett all over that. 7. I was kind of embellishing with all over. All right, 9th frame, folks. 19-pin lead by Joe. Over Carrie. And 3rd place is Don. 4th place, just 5 pins behind Ron Hatchett. So Ronnie's 5 pins behind Don. Don is 12 pins behind Carrie. And Carrie is 19 pins behind Joe. This is all going into the 9th frame. All right, here we go. 9th frame, Don Pendelton, he likes it. Oh, ugly. 5-7.
That was.
Uh-oh, this one she tugs way over. All right, the 2, 3, and the 8. An unusual leave for a right-hander or a left-hander. She didn't let go of that ball. Don Pendelton saying thank you, Carrie, for the earlier lesson. Converting of the 5-7, well done. Very impressive. Very great. Very fine bowling here today, folks. Here comes Carrie. She makes the spare, the 1-3-8. I tell you, after that first frame open, she's got 8 marks in a row. Don Pendelton and Joe Ceruzzi are clean with no opens. Very, very impressive bowling today. All right, so it's 19-pin lead. This will increase it. To 32. Does he like it? Oh no, and he loses 4 pins in wood. 2, 4, 5, 8 bucket. So we've got a match here, folks. And Ron Hatchett. Oh no, leaving the 2-10.
Wow. What's this? If he misses it, it's Carrie Tudy.
Alright, Ron Hatchett, can he slide the 2-pin open? No. Alright, so Ronnie, second open on that left lane. Big spare for Joe. And he backs off. This is a must spare, make spare for him. Otherwise, he almost gives up his entire lead. He would still have a... He would be trailing by 1 pin.
He'd be trailing by 1 pin.
Okay, here there's no chop, and he makes it! All right, let's take a look at the scores going into the final frame. He's up 19 pins, 216 for Joe on a spare. Second is Carrie, 197 on a spare. Don Pendelton's third, 186 on a spare. And last but not least, Ron Hatchett, 190, but on an open frame. So plenty of bowling left, folks, 10 frames. Let's see who's gonna be the New Year's Day Spectacular Handicap Champion. All right, big shot for Carrie. Needs a double to force Joe to mark. First shot. A little wide, come back, a little wide. Ooh, 1, 2, 4.
So he can still win?
All right, now, Don Pendelton, if he doubles, can jump Carrie for second place. And he gets the first one, so Don looking, got his eyes on second place. All right, Carrie, all over it. Yes, ma'am. Forces Don to throw a strike to get to second place. Difference is $200, $500 for second, $300 for third.
This is the second. Yeah, usually, yeah.
Big shot here. Second place, he needs a strike.
Yep.
Oh, a 10 pin, and that locks up Carrie's second place finish. All right, she needs 3 pins. All right, she's got it. There's second place for you. Well done. So Carrie finishing up with 192 scratch, 232 handicap. All right, Don Pendelton finishing up in third. Nice spare, finishing up with 203 scratch, 226 handicap. And Ron Hatchett, 10 in the pit. Ronnie trying to finish strong. Joe Ceruzzi leaving the 4-pin, but that's good enough for the victory. Joe gonna finish these spares here. 250s scratch. Ron Hatchett. Carrie, congratulations. Well done. All right. Joe, nice spare for Joe. And Ron Hatchett finishing up with 191 scratch, 210 handicap. And Joe Ceruzzi is going to finish up with 255 with a strike. Congratulations.
Now they're going to force me to come back.
Yeah. There it is! chicken dinner. Joe Ceruzzi, $2.55. There you go. Just do that for the camera. We'll take a look at the scores. There's Joe. Congratulations, Joe Ceruzzi. Title number 4 here on the LIGBT. Congratulations. Final finish. Joe Ceruzzi, $255 for $1,000. Carrie Tudy, $232, good for $500. Don Pendelton, $226, good for $300. Last but not least, Ron Hatchett, winning $250 with a fine $210. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Happy and healthy New Year. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Good night, everybody.
Good night.